Today we have an amazing competition.
This scene's going to be a lot of pressure.
The competition is very tight.
Costume design is such an integral part of filmmaking.
My name is BOVE and I'm a visual development artist.
My name is LORELAY and I work at Disney Animation Studios and I do visual development. In visual development, we create worlds, characters, costumes, and color. So it's really important to see how we create these Disney princesses specifically to their projects.
It'll help them see how we work and see it from a different point of view as well.
This week, we'll meet some of the students and see their work and learn about which princesses and demographic they're designing for. I did the wedding dresses for Rapunzel, and they told me after she cuts her hair, the audience needs to be reminded that this is Rapunzel. So like, why don't you add more of the iconic color of Rapunzel? So like the lavender and a little bit of gold to reflect her hair. So like, what are some icons that we can do?
With all of this research that you do for each little element, how do you start with all that?
In Disney animation, it's important to always go to the story. The story will dictate everything. When you're working with these characters, just remember what inspires you about each princess. How can they tell this is Ariel without you having to explain it?
I'm doing Ariel, so I'm trying to make some stuff like seaweed and sparkle and under the sea like this scale.
I have to go feel this fabric you made. This is really cool.
That's awesome.
I think everybody likes my design, and for kids, I think I did really well.
Yeah, there's something just so fun about those that I look at these and you don't have to tell me that your inspiration's Ariel. Like, you can see it right away with the colors.
If I win this project, I can prove myself to my parents.
My princess is Mulan, and I went with the very sporty street vibe.
Mulan was a huge role model for me growing up because she loves her family and I would do anything for my family. That's why I chose her.
Maybe there's something in the story that calls to you. Yeah. It could be interesting to incorporate that within one of your detailed designs, just so you get that little surprise. And when you see it, you know, you're like, ah, I know what that is.
Yeah, make it familiar so that people, when they look at the outfit, they're like, oh, that's Mulan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, inspired.
Yeah. Trying to make my designs look like the character have been a struggle, but every week I feel like whatever critique I do get, it improves me for the following week. But some weeks you get some tough words from Jill.
So I like this whole idea, what you're talking about her being fearless, and the fact that she is athletic. But when I look at this, I feel like, who's wearing this skirt right now? It's very dowdy. This looks very safe again.
My name is Simon Chen, and my princess is Rapunzel. My favorite thing about Rapunzel, she's energetic, cute, and sweet, and she's a big sweetheart. And I really love the romantic vibe of this movie, and this movie encouraged me a lot when I was in high school.
If I was a fan, I wouldn't necessarily feel that that is saying to me about the movie or Rapunzel at all.
She was really picky about everyone's work.
So what does light have to do with anything? You don't know. Okay, think about it. Let's move on.
It really helps because she pushes you to do more works and to get like better design.
With Mulan, she is very strong, and I wanted to play off of the lines that you see just in the armor.
I don't get a hint of Mulan here. It looks more costumey than armor.
I do primarily costume design, and so I'm trying to make the switch from costume to something that someone could buy in a store.
When it's too far over the edge, they're not gonna buy it. It's gonna be called, in retail, a markdown.
She's always like, okay, so Brielle is a special one here. She's going a little too much over the top, you know, with the costumes, and we gotta bring it back to reality.
One of the biggest challenges as a fashion designer, or really as any kind of designer that wants to work for someone, is really to be able to take direction and apply your creativity to the direction. For students, like the twins, Gary and Oliver, they really want to investigate because it's something they've never done before or had the opportunity to do.
I want to make a pop color. I don't want everything like green, green, green.
You want to make it so color-wise, it kind of all works together. So force yourself to do that. It'll make you a better designer, and it'll make you more profitable.
I never designed kids wear before, so the challenge for me is that I need to research how the kids wear, what would they like, and what are they doing recently. Having my brothers together in Los Angeles is very grateful because we can help each other and we can work and study together.
I think my brother's designs are interesting, fun, like lots of details and treatments, and that makes me nervous because it's a competition, because I also want to win.
We've given feedback on the first round of looks. I thought the designs looked amazing. I'm excited. I think we have the top 6.
I'm excited to figure out who's going to be on the top 6, even if it's not me.
I can't believe it's already this fast. It felt like just a couple weeks ago that we just started this project.
On behalf of Disney, I want to thank you all for your participation in this contest. To see how you've defined the different princesses is so inspiring and so amazing. I'm very excited to see it come to life at JCPenney this holiday.
I feel nervous and nervous.
I'm satisfied for everything I did, and I feel happy because it's over.
You guys should all be so incredibly proud of yourself. You have done amazing work putting together each of these designs, but also telling the story. It's so exciting to see all of this that you've done for Disney Princess.
Overall, I think this was a very good experience, so I'm happy about it. I did my best. That's all that matters.
Are we ready? So first off is...
Today's the culmination of a contest.
No matter what happens, this is awesome that you got so far.